Hey guys, what's up? We are back and now it is day 7 of the mossy oak Bowie knife test. So today we're going to baton, we're going to whittle, but we're going to do some different things too. We're also going to drop it on the ground like last time. We're also going to throw it. And we're also going to leave it on the snow overnight again. So, let's start. This will work. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to bring it down to the ground. I don't feel like moving the phone. I'm just going to do it down here. I'm going to bring it back up, and we're going to show you the damage on the blade, and we're going to show you how well it split it, alright? So, here we go. So, I did feel the blade after batoning it, and I gotta say, the edge definitely rolled over in some areas. And I do see a few more chips now, and they are becoming larger, more prominent. So, yeah. Anyway, this is the wood that it batoned through. Now, as you see, it's a pretty straight cut, not too many curves in this one. But nonetheless, this must be some really tough type of wood because there was a lot of resistance going through it. Maybe it's because the blade hasn't been sharpened, like as per the rules of this test. I'm not sharpening the knife or maintaining it in any way, so it could be that. But there was a lot of resistance with going through this. So now we're going to move on to whittling or feather sticking. I don't know where this goes. Put it over there. Okay, so now we're going to do some feather sticking. Now I'm going to move the camera down for this because you didn't get to see me baton. But here. I don't know what some people do to get those nice long strips. Maybe it's the type of steel on their knife. Maybe it's because it's like a razor sharp blade, you know, where it's like technically like able to cut hair. But sometimes I just can't get it. Well, we got it going now, but you got to remember it's kind of difficult because what you want to do, you're trying not to cut off the strands. You're just trying to get them hanging off the wood. You know what, I'm going to choke up on the finger choil there. That's perfect because there's about 2 choils on the blade, so I can really choke up there. My finger won't be on the sharp blade, but it'll allow me more control. I gotta say though, choking up with this particular knife doesn't actually seem to have any improvement over traditionally holding it. Maybe it's just a knife. Oh, this is a lot better than last time. Look at all that. That is some very nice tinder we got going there. Now we would be able to just take this, throw it onto our fire pit, and that'd like really nice and easy. And then you build a loose structure of logs on top of it. Like not big logs, I mean, you know, sticks like this. Okay, so it feather sticked pretty well. I call it all different names. I've heard feather sticking, whittling, carving shavings. I'm just going to say feather sticking from now on because it is kind of like feathers, like long strands of feathers almost, so we're just going to call it that. But yeah, it feather sticked pretty well, and it batoned, albeit with some resistance. But I gotta say, it did it pretty good. And you know what? That's a really smooth area now. So, what we're going to do now with the knife, we're going to drop it, and then we're going to throw it, and then we're going to finish our video of today by leaving it in water or snow. I might just get a bucket of water, douse it in there overnight. Okay, so first, looking at the edge under our light here. Yeah, I gotta say the chips are becoming a lot more prominent. Most likely that's from batoning and dropping it. But that's the point of this video, is to see how long a cheap tool can last. So, where's my goggles? Just for safety reasons, I don't feel like fucking getting my eye out. So, again, dropping it from 6 feet. Okay. Something's loose. Yep. The grips are definitely getting loose, as are the bolsters. So this knife is starting to come apart. Not sure if you can hear it, but it's starting to come apart. Yeah, the grips are definitely loose. There we are. Not sure if you can see that movement, but they are. And the edge, like I said, has been chipped and does feel rolled over in some areas. Okay, so now our second last part of the test, we are going to throw it. Alright, here we go. Okay. So, you may not have seen it hit the wall. I was trying to aim down a bit so it didn't make so much noise, but yeah, the grips are really loose now. And, well, I mean, I guess it really is full tang because the blade itself doesn't seem loose, but those grips are definitely getting loose. I kind of want to knock the pins out of there. Anyway, so now we're going to leave it in water overnight, or in the snow, probably in the snow, right? So let's go and do that. Okay, so I know you can't really see back here, but we have a big snow pile down here, and we're just going to leave the knife in there. Hopefully nobody sees that and fucks around with it. But essentially, there we go. The knife is buried, and we will get it out there tomorrow and see what happens to it in terms of rust. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave a nice comment, and have a great night.